we touch a little bit on Kestra. You are the managing partner of
Mhm.
Kestra.
Yes.
Um, Specifically, what is your role there, and some, um, um, sort of how that the significance of that company is. It's apparently the world's largest alliance of boutique retained executive search firms. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes. What happens is when we accepted the request to join this organization, which was back in 2017, it was named IRC at that time globally. It's been around about over 20 some, no, over 30 years because we celebrated 30 years. So 30 years actually. Uh, what it allows us to do is to grow and expand globally, all right, without the high investment. And what it allows us to do is that because of the way the process works, where we are on practice groups together, we'll have regional meetings, we have global meetings, we're interacting constantly. And then when we work on projects, we share the revenue from the projects. So that makes it financially doable, okay, and beneficial for all parties involved. So by working with them, we can then give our clients this local expertise of our market and a global expertise. Let's take, for example, my partner for Singapore and China. She's been in business. She had a background previously, the main partner, like myself, in other industries before ever getting into this business, and then about the same years of experience. She's the owner. She has a mentality like me. And people that are companies and leaders that are selected to join this organization must go through a rigorous process. Not just anyone is accepted to be the representative for that organization, for their country. So that's not just easy to do, first of all. And that's good in that there's a selection process, there's interviews, there's meetings, there's before anyone's even accepted into it, all right, to the organization because our reputations are on the line. Let's say I give my client to my Singapore partner. Well, I could be jeopardizing my business if she doesn't do a good job. And likewise, I could be jeopardizing her business if she refers a client to me and I don't do a high quality professional job. So, for all the right reasons, you get this beauty of a local expertise specialist in your country, and you get the same expertise to your partners in other countries. And so let's say you need to do the business in Singapore or China or wherever else in the world we have our partners. And then I know the people, and then I can talk to them and they'll be very honest with me because we know each other. Can you do this? What's the differences? How can we do it? And I can say with confidence that I can recommend that, right? And then it works very well. So this is fantastic for our clients. This is different than the other larger organizations to where they just own all those operations around the world and then they have hired guns in each one of these countries, right? That's
Right.
not like our organization. Our organizations are people like you and I. Everyone has their business or owner, part owner of it, whatever. So they have that same mentality that you and I have. It's our reputation will live and die by it. So we have to give the best. So that's a value. The other value is when we meet, like who can you talk to and even grow and learn in your own industry or your own expertise? Or suppose you're not as strong in one particular industry, but within our group, I guarantee you we have experts all over the world. Suppose you get a client in an organization that you need to know more about or need some help. Well, there's someone that will give it to you because they're not a competitor of yours. They're your partner. You see? So, like, you can't go to other people in Korea and talk to them, your competitors here, about, can you give me some ideas? How do you do this? Or how do you do this? Because you don't want to share that information,
Right.
right? But we can share it in our global organization and learn from each other. And we do. And learn best
Mm.
practices, best expertise. All right. So there's a lot of value in it. I love the organization. They're wonderful. And we've had a lot of success with them and it's continually growing. And so it's really exciting. I think for us and our clients, I think it's fantastic if people could understand this and appreciate it. It's awesome.
They allow similar companies in the same city or the same market to join the organization, or is it sort of a uh, or
And
a one company, one city
in,
type of a thing?
In most cases, it's one organization for the country, but there are a few exceptions, like the United States, because it's such a big market, right? And so in that case, they've had to chop it up because it's such a big country, right? But then we have some partners where they have multiple offices over the entire country, and then that suffices. So that
Mm,
works. So most
okay.
cases, yeah, there's some exceptions.